Okay, this is going to be the second edition of the DPG's original stories.
Excuse me, I got something to ask.
What's that?
Why are we auditioning?
Edition, you
Oh.
hillbilly, I swear.
Sorry.
Alright, this is going to be about the first time I ever met anyone from New York. The summer in between my 11th and 12th grade year.
Excuse me, one
Yeah.
more question.
What?
Met somebody from where?
New York City.
The guy in Pace Pecani up there yet?
Ignorance. Alright. So,
Are you going to answer anything?
you got to shut up so I can finish this.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Alright, so the summer in between my 11th and 12th grade year was the first summer I didn't have to worry about running or swimming. My mother did her best to get me out of town for the entire summer. So I started off with going to Boys State at the University of Conway in Conway, Arkansas.
Scotty Pippen. Oh, that I can say.
From there, I went to be a counselor at a church camp for 11-year-old children.
Why are you having cramps?
I swear. Alright. After that, I went to NYLC, the National Youth Leadership Conference. Then I finished up the summer at Centrifuge, which is a church camp cramp. I swear.
Cramps.
For junior and senior high children, young adults, whatever. Alright, so I went to NYLC, that's the National Youth Leadership Conference. I walk in the first day, naive enough to believe I'm dressed up in my khakis, Doc Martens, my Razorback polo shirt, and my Razorback straw boater hat.
And here you are calling me redneck.
The National Youth Leadership Conference was held in Washington, D.C. Okay, so I walk in. There's all these, young adults in there, and they're asking people to come up and describe what they would like to see in Washington, D.C. So I walk up to the microphone and tell them that I would like to see the concrete pond that Forrest and Jenny hugged in during the Forrest Gump movie.
What he's really saying is that he pulled a gun.
Alrighty, so while I walk off the stage, I'm met by a group of 6 girls who ask me where I'm from. I tell them I'm from Arkansas and ask where they're from, since I don't recognize their voices.
That'd be called accents, asshole.
So they tell me they are from Manhattan. To which I replied, where the hell is Manhattan? And they said, New York. Well, I say, well, why the hell didn't you just say New York? Well,
Because fuck you, that's why.
yeah, anyway, so later on they selected some of us to be on a Supreme Court. I was one of the 3 Supreme Court justices where they argued over whether there should be drug testing in high schools. The vote came out 2-1 with me casting the only nay.
Yeah, I was about to say, so who's the future stoners of America?
Alright, at the end they had a UN delegation where me and my roommate, Ephraim Pierre from Brooklyn, were selected to represent Iran.
Excuse me, I got another question.
What?
Where'd you ran to?
Fucking retarded. Alright, so I gotta wrap it up, man. This is too long already. So we asked for nukes. I was able to convince France to vote for us against the USA,
Well, of course,
and no
first right.
resolution was passed. I guess that'll be the end.
Where are we going to watch some TV? I'm ready for the idiot.
I want to tell the joke first.
Motherfucker, this whole thing's a joke.
You got a point. Alright, so there's a cowboy. He gets caught by some Indians.
Cowboys.
They tell him he's going to get killed 2 days later. So he wakes up the next day. They say, what do you want to do today? You got 2 days to live. He says, let me talk to my horse. He walks up to his horse, whispers in his ear. Horse rides to town, comes back with a beautiful blonde. He takes him into his teepee. has his way with her. Horse takes her back, you know. Next day, he wakes up. The Indians ask him, what's he want to do today? So can I talk to my horse, you know? So he walks up to his horse, whispers in his ear. Horse rides off, comes back. He's got a burnette on his back, you know. So he has his way in the teepee, you know, and horse takes her back. Anyway, wakes up the next day. The Indians say, today's the day you're going to die. You sure there's nothing left you want to say? He says, yeah, let me talk to my horse. He walks up, punches the horse in the face, and says, I said, posse, damn it. Posse.
Four-legged asshole.
Have a good night.